Hi there and welcome to the Player YouTube channel where, amongst other things, we do car reviews, but we don't do car reviews like you're used to. We don't do scratchy plastics, we definitely don't do fake vents, I won't get any sticks of truth out, and I'm not going to tell you how many bottles you can get in your door bin. One thing I will be doing is telling you straight exactly what we think of the car we're reviewing. And the car we're reviewing today, if you haven't already guessed, is the Hyundai Ioniq 5. This is an all-electric car from the Hyundai Motor Company, and we're going to take a look around it and give you our opinion, exactly what this car is like. The Ioniq comes in 3 different trim levels. You've got the SE Connect, which is your entry-level car. You've got the Premium, and then you've got the Ultimate, which is what this car is here. Entry-level cars come with 19-inch alloys, and the top-of-the-range cars come with 20-inch alloys, just like the ones you can see here. You will also notice that all the cars come in a very striking design. They're all pretty much the same, and they run on their own platform, so they're completely unique, and I like that. You'll notice as well there is quite a long wheelbase, so you get a very comfortable ride in an Ioniq. This car puts sustainability right at the forefront of everything that it is about. So let's check inside and see exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to that. So as I said, when it comes to sustainability, Hyundai do it really well, because when you look around in here, you would not realise how much rubbish has actually produced this. And when I mean rubbish, discarded products that we as humans throw away. For example, these door panels here are recycled bamboo. The actual infill slots here, they are recycled paper and cardboard. And it gets better because all the dashboard is made up out of 32 plastic bottles. Yes. And the mats on the floor, they're old fishing nets. I mean, it's just incredible, really. So you get keyless entry and keyless ignition. The ignition button here, you've still got a start-stop button on this car, even though it's electric, you've still got to turn it on. And you'll see here the instrument cluster goes right the way across. I really like this, it's ever so easy to use. I've got it set up at the moment so I can see the range on it, distance and the percentage of the battery. But I love the way this is all here, it's very familiar, it just seems comfortable, this car. You've got your drive modes here, there are 4 different modes. If you push your mode button, it comes up in the centre there. You've got Eco, you've got normal mode, a sport mode, believe it or not, and because this car still has nearly 300 brake horsepower, just to let you know, so it's no slouch. And because it's all-wheel drive as well, it comes with snow mode, which means it should be okay in slippery surfaces. On your steering wheel here, you've got your mode buttons up here, you've got your telephone buttons. On the right-hand side, you've got all your driving aids as well. Very simple to use, just click in and out, whatever you want to use. Another thing which I really love, what Hyundai do best, I feel, is separate their heating controls from the main screen itself. So if you do get in here and the first thing you want to do is get your heating or your cooling sorted out, it's very easy to find. You haven't got to flaff around up the top here. You've got a double cup holder down here, a couple of USBs there, another USB over there. I mean, there's plenty of charging ports in here. If you want to charge your iPhone up, there is a wireless charger down here underneath there. You've got a little place in here to keep knickknacks and bits and pieces. If you want to move that out the way like that, you can. And down here you've got another area to keep loads more knickknacks and bits and pieces. Another thing I love about this car, we're going to end on this bit, is the glove box. You can't beat a glove box in this car. Check this out. Instead of falling down, look, it pulls out like a drawer. So you've got tons of space in there. I really love that. And one last thing before we jump in the back and have a look for the passengers. This comes with a Bose surround sound system. So you've got all your tunes as well. Don't get much better, does it? Before I jump in the back and show you how big and roomy it is, you get on this Ultimate level heated rear seats for your passengers. How cool is that, especially in the winter? There is loads of legroom. It's very easy to get in and out of this car as well. Loads of height in here as well. And I was sort of half expecting that. There's no transmission tunnel, so jumping across is really easy as well. You can get your feet underneath and yeah, just generally it's really nice and comfortable in the back. You've got 2 USBs there ready for charging, so if you've got kids in the back, they need to plug in their phones or their iPads or whatever, no problem at all, no arguments. In the centre section here, you've got a pull down with a cup holder, double cup holder, again really nice. You've got ISOFIX points, both sides. Now these ones, there's no pulley-outy bits or any bits you're going to lose. Very simple, just plug and play, so to speak. Recessed seat belts, they're all tucked away there. And apart from the granny stockings, which is unfortunate, because that's about the only thing that lets this car down in the back here, I think it's great for the passengers. The Ioniq gets a single charging port on the driver's side of the car. That's if it's a right-hand drive car. But one cool thing about this, watch this, it's got a little touch-sensitive pad and it just pops open like that. Charge it up when you're finished, there's a little close button there. Absolutely super cool. Round at the back here, you get privacy glass on the Ultimate, which is all the way around the back there. You've got this lovely bit of aero going on the top here with a brake light across there. I like the styling on this car. It's really simplified, and I love all this sort of, you know, this futuristic look to the car. If you're buying an electric car, I want it to look like it's part of the future. I don't want it to look like, you know, a big square block. The tail is assisted, the rear boot lid, the rear tail, whatever you want to call it. Not very fast, but it does the job. That's what it's all about. 432 litres of boot space. Under here, you've got a place to keep all your electrical cables. It also comes with a puncture repair kit. Throw it away, get yourself a set of run flats. Absolutely useless. Throw the latex away or take it to a decent party. It's about all I can suggest with that. You've got the pull-out parcel shelf here, which pops into place quite neatly. It's very simple to, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the parcel shelf, but there you go. It's all in place now. It's very simple to drop the seats down as well. It's going to almost over double your size when you drop those seats down, which is great, especially if you're sort of popping out, you've got bits and pieces to put in here. Anyway, there you have it. I'm going to put the lift down there and it shuts nice and simply. Let's check out round the front and summarise what we think of the Ioniq 5. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 starts at £39,000, which I think is really good value for money. If you jump up to your second level up, your premium, it will cost you from £41,000. And your top of the range car, the Ultimate, for example, will be 48,000 UK pounds. All round value for money? Definitely. Give it a test drive? 100%. Get down and give one a go. Once you get down to the Hyundai sales room, ask them about your ranges and all bits like that, and they'll go through all the different packages and things that you can buy with this car. You've been watching me, AJ, on The Player. Hope you've enjoyed this little review. I know it's been a little bit quick and we haven't actually got it out on the road, which one day hopefully we will do, and then we can give you our assessment, and that will be, so to speak, part 2 of this. But for the time being, that's a quick run round of the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Don't forget, like, subscribe and comment. If you've got any comments, leave them in the box down below and one of the team will get back to you as soon as possible. If you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. We don't get a bonus or any extra pay, but we do get a pat on the back from the boss to say, job well done, and it also means that you've liked what you've been watching. So it gives us a good fuzzy feeling inside, if you know what I'm saying. We are part of The Player, as you well know, and if you want to get your hands on a copy of The Player, well, the online version, head over to www.theplayer.co.uk. Hang on, I will bring it in here now. There she is. It's down there. Go to the top of the page. You'll see register. I don't want to know the inside leg measurement. I don't want to know how many dogs you got or how many kids you got or how many times you've even been married. Not interested. Just need your name and your email. Pop that in there. You can either view it online, simple, 260 odd pages. You can flick through it with your fingernail or with your mouse, or you can download it and view at your leisure, whatever you fancy. You've been watching me, AJ. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week, hopefully with something as interesting as the Ioniq.